Aha! See, I told you it's in the hands.
So then,
If you went down, is it up? Up? All right. Anyway, welcome to Gagg Reel.
yeah, we were trying to work the camera to see how it turns off. We figured out how to turn it
Yeah,
on.
we've learned
Is
start,
that the
just
button?
not stop. We ain't learned that one yet.
Yeah,
We got
so-
green light, no red light. So, anyway, we've started. We didn't know we were going to yet, but
Yeah, it's apparently
we are.
this motion.
you're going to make it stop.
Dang.
Yeah,
I-
don't. You can't
it's
test
called
it mid-recording.
It's called experimentation.
That's what you do in college.
Well,
That's why I never went.
I was gonna say that's why I went for a day. I was like, whoa.
That's a lot of experimentation in one day.
Yeah, and then they bought my my old car.
Well, in case you forgot, since the last episode, which is like probably right there or right there, however YouTube presses it, English. I'm
Tongue's
Clayton.
too big.
That's Logan, and we are Gagg Reel. This is episode 2, kinda. We still don't know what we're going to talk about, and we're still not in our permanent setup. But the fish are back, all of them.
Don't worry, they won't be here very long. Their camera shut.
Yeah, this green screen's getting a little blue.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna work forever.
poor guys.
But no, we're working on the office. It's right over here. You can't see it. I'm not
Or
gonna
is it
show
over
it to
there?
you. Maybe it's beneath us. You'll never know. But
Dun, dun, dun.
office is getting there. We still got to clean it up a little bit more and
Hey,
put
we
more.
vacuumed.
We vacuumed, but like short of ripping the whole carpet out, we still need to clean it.
That is fair.
My
Excuse me.
my
I
worry
gotta
is
tickle
the
my throat
whole
like a fuck.
dog that's still in the carpet.
Dude, what about the random seed that's on the floor?
Yeah, but like at least that's made of rust. The dog's made of
Or-
poo, like from a butt.
Or, hear me out. Maybe
It's-
there's someone finger painting back there.
Poo from a butt.
You see?
No, that's rust. You can tell by looking
Same
at it.
color, though.
Not quite. One's orangish.
I mean, it is. It's the same color.
No, see, like rust is more the color of your beard.
Listen,
Poo is more the color of what comes out of a butt.
don't make fun of my beard.
It's rust colored.
It's actually got more than just rust color in it. I mean, this
Yeah,
part
there's
is
dog
blonde.
shit in there too. How dare you?
Hey,
Don't insult me.
don't tell my wife what I had for dinner. You leave her out of this.
I thought it was a brownie.
Yeah. Thought it was one of those fancy pot brownies. You know, the ones that make out real long and stuff.
Hot brownie. It's a cool brownie. Close. Off by a letter.
It's a brownie.
We are getting the office up there. We got one poster in there because we wanted to feel like cool kids. We got the heat problem not at all solved, but kind of a little bit less hot in there. We
Yeah.
vacuumed it. We got to clean it and make it not just drywall, but
Yeah, found out
Working on
the
it.
windows back there open like this, or like
yeah, no,
They-
you don't have suicide doors on there. They look like they do because they got the handle to lift, but they swing out like a door.
yeah. Somebody put a handle on a
And-
what is it? Like a window?
Yeah, it's just a basic window. They just like one half of it, but it opens like a door. So the issue being is I've never seen an AC unit that just sits like this.
Yeah, I don't think unless we put it in there sideways. We can
Well,
put it like
if
this.
we got one of those like basic ground sitting units and just like way too much construction to do it, I think we just pay somebody to sit back there. And go,
That's fair. If we got like at least 2 people to do it,
it's
we
only a
may
half an
feel
hour. They could
something.
take shifts. Really.
That's fair. You only need 2 of them,
All right.
and we know enough airheads to fill
Yeah.
that room with air
We just don't tell them that we're not going to pay them.
until after when they're passed out on the floor from.
Okay, I thought you meant until after we like make money of some sort, and I was like, I just wasn't going to pay them.
Nope.
That's,
I ain't even paying you.
oh.
Dude, I got a tickle in my throat like no other.
If only they invented a thing to go in your face that you could have got some of prior.
You mean a drink?
Yeah, because soda helps. Anyway,
No, the carbonation's all gone, so now it's just juice. It's all the byproducts. Because all the bubbles are gone. See? We even had this conversation before we started.
there's many a conversation.
That's why you
before
poured
it started.
yours out.
Yeah, I didn't. I chugged it. What I poured out was the water
Well-
I put in after, and it was orange flavored water, which is just disgusting.
Well, technically speaking, even though you drink it, you did pour it out. It just happened to go down.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's the same motion.
Anyway, to the important topics of life. Is a hot dog a taco?
No.
It kind of though, because the way the
No.
bread goes around it. Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
because you got meat and the carb goes. That's a taco. Like a sandwich is 2 carbs on a meat. It doesn't have to be on the meat, but for this instance,
Yeah, but a hot dog is also 2 carbs. It's on this side. So is that a sandwich? Is a hot dog just a sandwich?
no, because it's not open on the other side, or at least it shouldn't be if you don't push the bun too hard.
So you're telling
If
me
you don't push your wiener too hard into the buns and rip them, then it's a taco.
No.
No,
So
it's,
wait, so the hot
dog's
dog's a taco or the taco's a hot dog?
No, a taco is not a hot dog. That's gross. Hot dogs don't get the main stance as to what it would be a taco.
No, I think
Yeah,
you're wrong.
taco sandwich, and
No,
there's
because
somewhere
that's
in there's like a
taco's made
calzone
of
or
a
like a
tortilla.
ravioli. Like, so something to be a ravioli, it would have to be like pressed on all sides to where there's not an entrance for the meat to be in. Whereas like a calzone would have like the 2 ends.
Never had
So like a
calzone.
pig in a blanket's a calzone. Because it's wrapped all the way around it.
You're telling me I've been fancy.
A corn
my whole
dog's
life?
technically a ravioli with a stick in it.
That's false.
No, it's like a lollipop but made out of ravioli. Yeah, you know, so you know when you buy a lollipop and they have a square wrapper and it's like cellophane to it. That's like a ravioli. Yeah, it looks just like a ravioli.
No,
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't.
like Chef Boyardee's on a stick.
I don't think you're eating actual hot dogs. Or
A hot dog.
corn
We're talking
dogs.
about raviolis.
You just said it's a corn dog.
A corn dog is a ravioli.
Yeah.
So we're talking about raviolis.
Huh.
By the transitive property of physics, we were talking about raviolis.
No,
In the
I'm
form
pretty
of corn-
sure we transitioned
Yeah,
to corn dog.
actually, speaking of corn dogs, the other day I had a very, very upsetting. I'll drink this one of these times. I had a very upsetting conversation with Caitlin because she said she bought breakfast corn dogs for Charlie, and I was like, "What on God's green earth is
one of the
what?
greatest
No,
things ever.
listen, my issue. I was what on God's green earth is a breakfast corn dog?" And she goes, "It is a pancake wrapping a sausage," and I was like, "That is not a corn dog." That is by all definitions of the
That's a
word.
corn
That
dog.
is not a corn dog because a
Yeah,
corn
yeah.
dog is cornbread on a hot dog. Corn dog, like our name, Gagg Reel. That is our last names. Gets fag gag. Don't.
You told them.
I figured they'd know.
No, you
We
told
just
them.
couldn't tell them the other way. Fag.
Well.
You know. Anyway.
You-
No, but that was I was like cornbread on a hot dog. That's a corn dog. So that's a sausage cake,
No, I
or
think
that
that's
is
corn sausage.
a panage, if anything.
Okay.
It can't be a corn dog
What
because
about- what
it's
about
not got the
sausage
corn
cake?
or the dog.
What about sausage cake?
So that fine. It just can't be a corn dog. It is by all definitions not a corn dog.
It is the breakfast corn dog.
But it's pancake around a sausage. That's not cornbread nor a hot dog.
Well, a corn dog is actually a dinner corn dog. They've not quite got the lunch corn dog down yet, but they got the dinner
Is
one
that just
down.
like ham? Like squeezed?
Dude.
Just surrounded in white bread?
No, it's Spam. Surrounded by Wonder Bread.
It's just a cold lunch meat. She's got cold cuts with
Yeah.
with soggy white bread wrapped around it. Got the lunch corn dog.
Ew. I feel like the advertising for that would be so bad. You didn't eat Spam.
Well, does that just make those like hard shelled chocolate ice cream bars? Is that just a dessert corn dog?
Yeah.
Because it's
the
one
after-
food wrapped
it's-
around another
yeah.
food on a stick.
Yeah. It's
So
the
like
after dinner
but
dog.
like a fudge bar wouldn't work because it's not one wrapped in another.
Yeah.
So is there different classifications for like all ice creams? So like if it's on a waffle cone, is that something else? Is that like a snow cone but for future dessert?
No. No.
You could eat the cup of a snow cone if you try it right now.
I mean, you don't have to try very hard at all.
No?
It would actually come
It was
pretty
just-
easily. It's just paper.
Well, that was my point. Is if
And if you don't even notice, you could eat the
if a
Cup?
corn dog is a ravioli,
wrapper.
and there is other versions of corn dogs, my bad, other versions of raviolis.
Well, does that mean a pizza's a cake?
I would think those are two separate entities because one's one's a breakfast. I mean, I've had breakfast pizza.
Exactly.
Never had a breakfast cake. I would think a cake being a dessert is not the
I've
same as a
definitely
pizza.
had cake for breakfast before.
But if we're talking pizzas, I can stand by one thing. That's another me Caitlin conversation we had. She got a pizza that had chicken Alfredo on top, and I was like, "That's not a pizza." And she's like, "Why is it not? It says chicken Alfredo pizza." And I was like, "That's not because there's no red sauce. It's not a pizza.
Hey, ironically
Alfredo is more of like
enough,
a
ironically
pasta."
enough, the day before Cheyenne and the girls left, I bought them chicken Alfredo pizza.
That's I don't think that's a pizza though. That's just a pasta on bread.
But see, a pizza's a cake because it's layered. Just like a cake.
I've had a pizza cake actually. You say that? My sister made one once. It's very not great to do because they're really doughy, but it was like this thick.
Isn't that just a Chicago-style deep dish?
Ew, no. This one had cheese on top. You didn't have to look for it under the sauce. But it was like a triple layered pizza cake, and I ate it and it was good, and then it was good, and then you got the third layer and it was not good, and the bottom layer was good again. It was like it just progressively worse because it got doughy, and I was like, yeah, great. Oh God, what is
Maybe it
this?
just
Oh, hey,
didn't
it's
cook
fine
well
again. Well,
Was it actually done?
I don't know. I didn't like thermometer check it.
You would know if dough is not done.
Well, it was doughy, so not technically. I mean, it was edible. I didn't die. Or did I? Then I lived.
No, you just woke up dead.
Sorry, I was practicing karate.
That was our guest star.
Yeah.
It was Mothra.
Get out of here! You're next episode.
Yeah, it was Mothra.
It's Mothman. It's straight from West Virginia.
I was gonna say West Terre Haute, actually.
No, I think actual Mothman's like West Virginia.
I didn't know there was a Mothman.
Yeah. Well,
He's
there's
a Mothman.
everything, man. If you conspiracy hard enough.
You know what I found out the other day? Did you know, like on the topic of potential like super/villains, heroes?
Okay.
Did you know that Marvel heroes, a lot of them are like double, like the same letter, like
Yeah, like you want to get further fucked up because I'm guessing you're gonna go with like. I'm trying to think of some of the names they like Peter
Invincible
Parker.
Peter Parker, Invincible Iron Man.
Yeah. Well, you want one further? They did triples. There's a dragon. He's in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, I believe, as Fing Fang Foom.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Dum Dum Dugan,
Yep.
which is probably one of my favorite hero, anti-hero, villain names. I don't know what he is. I'm pretty sure hero. But Dum Dum Dugan, just because it makes me think of the Easter Island statue from Night of the Museum.
Yeah. Dum dum, give me cum cum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but what? There's like Invincible Iron Man. The other ones that I don't remember.
Well, you got Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
Dum Dum Dugan, Fing Fang Foom.
Well, those are ones you already said. That
Yeah,
you-
I'm trying to list them. I'm running out of fingers.
Here. Oh, I thought I was helping you. I was giving you a
I
lending
can't
hand.
remember you out the window. They're all gone.
I didn't, we
Call
didn't
him
have it open
Thundering
window.
Thor.
Sure. Sounds right.
No, they're all gone. You completely, they're out. Not Miss Marvel, I guess technically.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
The Scarlet Squitch.
Yeah.
The
Black
Incredible Hulk.
Widow. Yeah, Black Widow. Captain America.
Oh Lord. We should really invest in seats with backs. I don't feel
Just have
comfortable.
it back, homie.
Yeah, that's so many gallons of water if we just lean wrong.
But it's comfy because it's also cold on your back.
No thanks. That's not a video I'm trying to record.
What? There'd be so many views.
Yeah, well, the little timer we have going up there would not have to say 30 minutes. It'd say like 3 hours because of how much water we had to clean up.
Yeah.
So,
And hopefully we would get monetized off the one video so I can pay for the damages to the house I just bought.
well, a good thing you got a basement. Got a swimming pool now.
Hey, I could put the fish down there.
Oh, didn't you? We talked about the guy who has the TikTok who does that. He's got the
Yeah,
eels
but
in
the
his
furnace
basement.
is down there.
I don't know his name, but if you guys go look at him, his stuff's really cool. He's got eels in there, and I think he had like, was it a ghost shrimp I showed you? Or something? He had
there's
other
a lot of
things. He had
shit.
like some lobsters or something down there. I didn't fully watch it. I just one of those like scroll, and I was like, ah, hey, that's fancy.
Yeah, that's dope. I wish I could do it.
I feel like he didn't do it on purpose, though. I feel like he just accidentally got flooded one time and was like, hey, what if I put fish in here?
Yeah, he had a fish tank one time that
He leaves the moths to be. No, that's violence. PETA's gonna come after us. You know the guy from Hunger Games.
Oh no.
Unless he died.
He's super
I
strong.
watch those.
He's super strong.
They have superpowers in that? Or is he just like work
He's
out?
just abnormally strong.
Oh. Was it like abnormally strong?
Huh?
Was he strong because he was not capable in other manners?
I would assume so.
It's one of those like one sense is heightened because the other ones aren't kind of deal.
And I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah, dude, I thought about that one day. I can't see. These aren't fake.
Mine are. Thank God. It's just
up until I
because we have the same glasses.
Up until I like unbroke my
see
nose
shit.
a couple weeks ago, I couldn't smell anything. I can't hear for nothing. I hunt Brody so much today. I sat in silence for like 5 minutes, and he was like, "What are you doing? Are you still there?" And I was like, "I didn't hear the last thing you said, and I was afraid to ask you a third time, so I just stopped talking because I had CHS about it. Can't hear shit." I was, huh? What? Huh? And then finally, after a few times, I was like,
That's going to be the name of this video. Clayton's CHS.
it's fatal. By the means of it just upsets people around me so much, they're going to kill me.
It kills like at least 100 people's nerves a week.
The mortality rate of nerves is through the roof.
It's
Honestly, is that kind of how you feel setting it? That's why I got to set my hand. I feel like an anchor man. I feel like I should have a sheet of paper with just. There's nothing written on here.
Today,
On Dairy Queen News,
how'd you know they're from Dairy Queen?
there's nothing here. It's intuition and the stamped DQ that's on
Is it for real?
there.
I'll be damned.
It's don't let him lie. He forgot his lines. He's reading them. We put it in
totally.
ink just not visible enough for the camera.
Yeah, totally. It's camera invisible ink.
Yeah. Yeah. We green screened it.
No, my mom brought Dairy Queen. Not for me, by the way. If you watch this, I'm actually really upset about that.
I would be too.
Dude,
I won't go to
know,
Dairy
right?
Queen because how long the line always is. Because there's only like 2 in existence anymore.
I know. Came over to
But,
my house.
yeah, you go to like the one
and
south.
brought in Dairy Queen.
The one south is always
didn't give me-
like 9 cars wrapped around the
She didn't
building.
give me one spoonful.
And I'm pretty. Isn't the only other Dairy Queen the one that we used to
None.
take Becca to spend her paycheck?
Uh,
I didn't mean like we took her out on a treat. I meant like we would all collectively
I
go
was
there.
gonna say, I don't think I bought Dairy Queen like.
No,
once.
we did. She bought it for us actually. If you remember, it was when they all came and lived with us.
Sure. Yeah, but there's
So, by the
the
car
one
wash.
that's right by our house.
Yeah, the
the
one by
one-
that car wash there. So they took the one out over by
No,
the Boys and
Broken.
Girls Club. Yeah,
Broken.
that's the Rallies, isn't it?
No, right next to Rallies.
There's 2 things there.
Yeah.
That's a really big parking lot.
Yeah, but they're like.
I
this
guess
big.
that's what all the sheds are for.
Well, see, the Dairy Queen and the Rallies is so small that they can just like flip the burger.
Dude, you know, I actually probably spent like the
Package the
first.
burger.
Yeah, I probably spent like the first like 10 years of life at least. I mean, I was non-intelligent enough for the first 8 of those, but like
I'm
the
pretty
longest
sure
time
you're
to
still
know
not.
that Dairy Queen served more than ice cream.
Yeah, see,
It
that's
blew
what
my
I
mind.
love
Somebody
about
had like food. They had like chicken, and I'm like, "What's that?" And they're like, "Dairy Queen." And I was like, "That is not
it. Dairy Queen hamburgers slap.
Well, they had chicken from a Dairy Queen. I was like, "That's not dairy."
No, but the eggs that come out are considered.
Well,
dairy.
I mean, nowadays it's a regular. Like we were driving past an Arby's the other day, and it said "Burger is back." I was like, "That's the most plain sign I've ever seen," but like it makes sense they have to advertise it
yeah.
because they only sell like vagina meats.
Yeah.
But they were. It said "Burger is back," and I was like, I don't know whose intelligence level they
It's
used.
there again.
They just like to get their job. We need a valid driver's license. It just said "I am 12" in green crayon with a.
I don't even think they
Again.
use green crayon.
Speaking of people making fake licenses, by the way, I was going to ask you. You know the Relco we
I
work
will
here.
not make you a fake license.
No.
The one you already have.
The Relco, the semi company. I was asking Brody. I didn't know if they were like full like national thing or not. But over by where we work, over by the car factory, they're the ones who come in and deliver all the time. I drove past one day. This man's in the center of the road, about to drive me off, and I was like, what did you have to do to get a job there? Because I've not met one of them yet that knows how to drive.
Speaking of that, I'm going to paint you a picture here. You tell me who was in the wrong here. I may or may not have made a person really upset earlier today. Bro, that's literally...
broken and fell there.
First off, it didn't break. It was
That's
plastic.
what you think.
It was a fucking bottle. Anyway, so right off of the highway there, by the house,
Okay.
I pull off. I pull out onto the highway.
Yeah.
So there was a guy in the inner lane, and he was like, I don't know, 100 feet, 2, 3, 4, 500 feet, I don't know, fucking far enough away
really
that
tall.
I said, away. And so I pull out, right?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll take the inner lane. Since he's already here, I'll just whoop, right over, right? So he's here, I went whoop.
Okay.
But instead, as I pull in the inner lane, he also goes to the inner lane.
Okay.
And then,
Following the map.
yeah, and then he fucking is honking and flipping me off and driving in the damn grass on the side of the hill.
Did I tell you what I did to the guy earlier?
No. But you
This
also didn't say who was in the wrong there.
Well, if he's driving in the grass, I would imagine him.
Yeah, ha.
I think
If you're watching this,
not...
that was me, and you're wrong. He said
Well,
something.
initially I would say that you were, but if you're willing to drive off the road and road rage, like if you ran him off the road, that'd be different. But the fact that he was just driving there in order to flip you off, it's immediately his fault.
Haha. Fuck
If
you,
you didn't
God.
have road
If you're
rage,
watching,
it wouldn't be your problem.
If you're watching.
I did watch at least 3 seasons of Law and Order, so I'd watch out. We will see.
I will say his truck was bigger than mine, so he's overcompensating for something.
Yeah, poor semi drivers.
That's exactly what I was saying.
As soon as you step foot right in one, just gone.
I should know, and so should my wife.
We're
if you're
talking to
watching.
you, Trinity.
Ha. I know, he had a truck for what, like 3 years and sold it, and now he doesn't have one.
Well, that's why he started.
But you don't get it back, do you?
That's why he started with the rabbit, because he was like, yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
ground, so that just means like sew with something else. You know what I mean? He had
Yeah.
to keep the bandana, tie it around the leg. He's like, sorry, let me fix something, and he's like grabbing his sock.
Yeah, and then it down, and then you sold it, but guess what? That link didn't come back, did it? Nothing went back to where it was.
So anyway, I got one. Devin, this one was for you, buddy. I know you'll be watching.
I doubt it.
No, Devin will watch. I'll tell him watch this one exclusively. He has to watch all 23 minutes just to get to this part.
Yeah, we
That
won't
you
tell him
can't
where
skip.
it
There's no slider. You watch all of it.
Yeah.
There was a guy on that main strip of road that takes me to the secondary town I deliver to every day. The one that's nice and quick.
You're not supposed to tell him what you do.
I didn't tell him who for.
That's fair. You're gonna wear it.
No, I don't wear that one. No, this is my cool hat. This is my Granger Smith autograph hat that I ruined the autograph because I wore it too much. But anyway, this guy, as I'm parked in the road, he's
With you?
like, all right, so like if we're thinking miniature scale, here, we'll use these. I'm here, right? This man, this guy, he's right here. I'm right here. This guy, he was over there. He's over there. I don't know where that went. But that's later's problem.
Shina's still mad at you.
That's all later. Anyway, so he comes flying up, and I'm back in the vehicle already, and I was getting ready to pull out, and I just see him gunning it, doing like 60 in a 35, and I was like, all right. Right over into the middle of the road, because it's not big enough for 2 cars, and he's like over on the other side getting ready, and I was like, nope. Because I had like the most amount of time, and I was going, I just see him coming up real fast, I was like, go ahead, hit me, buddy. Go ahead. I'm already doing like at least 30. I'm this far off from me to the speed limit. That's your fault. And then I just see him in the back just the whole way through, and I was like, have a nice day. And I went maybe 3 roads forward before I was going to turn, and I was just like, all right, we're going to just cruise on down to about 10, and then we'll just... Oh, look, we're on the road. I took my sweet time. Made sure to block the whole road so he had to stop.
That's something I would do.
Oh, it was so glorious. He was just so mad. And then even better was that I could see his handicapped thing dangling in the
You're
wind.
a
So
next
I
to a
was like,
handicapped
yeah,
person.
but that's the thing. And I was like, look, you think because you got that little plate thingy that you could do 98 on this road. I now see why you are handicapped.
Yeah, he did it one too many times in record.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, let's make that a lifetime membership. You can't take it away if you're double handicapped. What are you doing?
Like all 3 fish were above my head, just staring at us.
Yeah, when you were telling your story, the Oscars were over here listening, just like, wow, really? That's what happened? That's nuts. I could tell I speak bubble. Yeah, I watched,
Finding Nemo.
I was thinking the one where the guy catches the really big catfish. River monsters. You know,
So not the same
The
thing.
first one that came to my head was to catch a predator, because I was thinking of like predator fish, and I was like, no, that's the one where they go get the guys who try to talk to children.
Mm-hmm.
Those are 2 entirely different shows, because I think it'd be a lot more confusing for the fish if a guy in a suit just walked out in the water and was like, what are the Funyuns for? Like, I think they're going to be a little confused. The fish is just like, because they all live to be like 7 anyway, so he's like, she's a year younger than me.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah.
If you think.
So are the fish, probably involuntarily. But to be fair, I don't think male fish really have.
The fish don't have.
Yeah, they just like pee on the eggs, right?
Yeah, they go.
Well, it's not pee, but it's what it likes like, right? They just.
Yeah, it's kind of like a puff.
So you all have fish vaginas.
Pretty much.
Haha, you're all women.
Well, usually the female will have 2 anuses, basically.
That comes out their butt? What? Male fish? They out their butt?
Yeah. There you go.
So, my man's isn't.
Well, I have that backward. My bad.
So he's not having a goon sesh on the eggs. This man's over here had bad Taco Bell, and he's like, now I'm a father.
Yeah, I'm
You'd
pretty
be
sure.
boned.
I'm
You'd
pretty
have
sure.
so many kids.
Well, probably. I mean, I do.
This house wouldn't be big enough.
It ain't even big enough now, and I have 2 kids.
Yeah, but it's because all the fish, they take up so much space.
It is a 150-gallon tank.
I know when they jump out.
Yeah. But then they did. So then they take up even less space because it's in the trash can.
Yeah, but then you gotta deal with the noise when you. I just remember that time when we moved his apartment, and was it this one?
Yeah.
He jumped at? It was this one. He had
It
an
was that
Oscar
thing.
that was missing after we moved the fish, and then we found him. He was on the floor.
Yeah,
and he
looked
wasn't
like
a fish
fish
anymore.
jerky.
He wasn't a fish anymore.
Well,
We'll just say when he got him off the floor, there was a silhouette in the wood, and it was gross.
And it's probably still there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So
if
imagine how they explained that one. Landlord comes in, they're like, "Nah, it's just the wood standings happen to look like a
Yeah,
fish."
don't smell it or touch it.
Why does the floor have ick?
Oh, you scared it. Dang it. You touched the glass, didn't you?
This just went surprisingly fast. I did not think we were gonna run through our time this quickly.
Hey, we're interesting people.
I know. Well, we had to record so many on a backlog, but I just didn't think we were gonna blast through 30 minutes that quickly. I mean, we still have like 2.5 minutes to fill for this one, but honestly,
Technically speaking. And we
I
could
just
just
could've went for, like,
smolder
another hour.
at them for a minute.
it looks more like I smelled a fart. I'm out of practice for smoldering.
Wow. The
Yeah.
Rock does it so well.
Well, he does it so often. He is the same person in like everything he's ever done, except for that one time when he wasn't.
Stop it.
Yeah. Well, no, Central Intelligence when he
Oh,
plays
yeah.
the fat suit guy.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the one time he looked different. Other than that, he always just looked like. I guess he kind of looked different in not Walking Tall, the other one where he gets the 4x4 and turns it to the bat.
Yeah.
He looked a bit different there. That's before he was just swole out of his mind.
Yeah, that's before this.
I guess he did look kind of different in Moana.
Nah, he was just big.
Well, it's because he had hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whenever he has hair, it just accentuates the face.
Yeah. And he had the dancing tattoos on his arm.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'd kill for some dance. I get like the one from SpongeBob where he's like, "Look, I can make it dance." Except for I don't think mine. Yeah, I don't think mine.
Yeah, I don't think it comes with music.
It's not doing it. I tried. My
That looks
timer
like I was
doesn't
jerking
work.
off.
Da-da-da-da-da!
And then
No, that's not how fish do it.
But-
Oh, were you trying to?
I was trying to do the motion and turn it off.
All right.
but-
Well, we're at 30 minutes, so I think we'll have to wrap this one up here.
Yep. We're gonna call it here.
Yeah.
So
Again,
you doing it?
a little bit. We'll
Yeah.
be back and forth.
Yeah.
Don't forget, like, subscribe. Got us on here. We got our first video over on TikTok. Just a transition video, but we'll be going from there. Don't even. I heard it too. we
At least
we got
you
the
heard.
TikTok going. Instagram's being worked on. Do we have anything else we've started up yet? I think just YouTube and TikTok, right?
No, other than The Office, not the show. The Office.
Oh yeah, we're working on that one. I don't think you guys can subscribe to that because if I find you back there, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, because it's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
At least you
didn't-
could help
didn't have
them.
a key, so
That's fair.
you're gonna have to explain a few.
There's
things.
only 2 keys to the door. I
Anyway,
couldn't tell you where I
we
got
gotta wrap it up. Follow him over on Game and Gets. You got YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You got the TikTok and the YouTube for Gagg Reel. Follow for more episodes. You'll see us in the next one. Until then, I'm Clayton,
I'm Logan.
and we'll